There's a very specific way to talk to your body to make it heal. And it's not always what you think. It isn't just your words. Even though they are important, there's a very specific way to speak to your body. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that today. And if you do it and speak to your body like this, it will start to respond. You see, your body is simply a reflection of your subconscious beliefs and habits. So if we are able to get to the proper state and speak to our body in the correct way, you will heal. And the correct way to speak to your body is by creating a state of being. See, no amount of affirmations, prayers, or anything will happen, and they will never take hold in the deeper mind if you don't know how to regulate your state, to come back to that beautiful moment of peace and presence, because that's where the only creative power lies. Now you see why there's these beautiful awakened people. When they walk in a room, it's like you get hit with the energy. It's because none of their energy is being given away. It's all just been reused and flowing through the body. And once you start to realize that your state of being is the best way to communicate with your body to heal, you make it the most important part of your life. I'll never forget the point where I just started having enough, where I said, I don't want to feel this way anymore. And so I've had some new clients come on to work with me. And one of them I've had to speak to about the pressure they have on themselves to make it work. And it's like, I get it, because we want to have a result, but the result comes when you let go of the time frame. And that's surreal, especially because it's like, well, I want to pay for a service, I want to get a result, and you will, once you take the pressure off. So we must come back to peace, because you don't heal by just affirming, you heal by changing. And the subconscious mind can't listen when you're in intense fear. It cannot create a new idea or a new identity when you're emotionally married to the old one. And that's what it is. There's an emotional turmoil inside, and it's married you to the old self or to the current situation. And you cannot break free from it. And something Dr. Joe Dispenza said the other day really did resonate with me. You can't think beyond the emotional state of being that you are right now, unless you do something to change it. And that's why I created the Relax, Release, Reintend method, because it was like every time my state of being comes out of alignment with what I actually do want, I want to bring it straight back to there. And even when it becomes something not about healing, or like running a business, or trying to create revenue, or money to survive, all you really have to do is to let go of the emotional lack. You see, many of us are living in lack, and we don't realize that we need to convince our body by speaking to it from a peaceful state of being and claiming what we want as if it is now. So you claim divine health and harmony, but you must get to that state of being first. But let me be honest and upfront with some of you, okay? And it's not because I don't believe in you. I believe in you all who watch this channel. But you must realize you're addicted to the chaos. You don't want to be. Just like any addict doesn't want to be addicted, but the chaos is exciting, in essence. As someone who grew up in a quite chaotic household where, emotions could run high at the drop of a hat, what do you think I did in my first relationship? I brought that chaos there. But by noticing the body and speaking to my subconscious mind, so I would notice my want to go to that place. You see, it's like when my hair was falling out, I wanted to check my hair all the time. I wanted to see if it had fallen out. I wanted to notice if it was a problem. So I would go and look in the mirror. I would check it. But it was at the point when I started to notice wanting to take that action and not taking it, sitting with the fear inside of myself and going into a meditative state and letting it go, then claiming I have wonderful, thick, luxurious hair. I love my hair and my hair loves me. And so it's like noticing and correcting. But you see, in that moment of awareness and releasing, then my mind was open to speaking to it. Then my body was able to speak to it. And you can speak to every cell in your body and tell it that we're in a happy, safe place. When I've worked with people with autoimmune disease and their literal white blood cells are attacking them because they feel they're the problem. They have guilt or shame or not enoughness in them. So once we get past that layer of fear, we're able to lay the new idea of enoughness. We're able to lay the new idea of love. And I say that to you, my friends, because I want you to be able to do this. But if you do not overcome your addiction to the chaotic state inside of you and start to just make it more about your state of being rather than, what you've said to yourself that day, or worrying about having fear. Fear is beautiful because it shows you what you're actually feeling. So don't fear negativity. You use it to allow you to let go. So I just said to a client today who's having trouble with pain and fear around it and their relationship, I said, they are your greatest gift and teachers at the moment, because you can use those situations to let go. You can use those situations to see what it brings up inside of you, because it's only triggering your stuff. And then once you find some space, you can layer in the new idea and speak the truth into your body. This is what I know to be true, my friends. This works. And that's why people are healing on my program, because it actually works. Once you let go of the emotional ties to that old fearful self and you create a state of balance, you can create a new identity from there. And that's what speaking to your body does. That's what speaking to your body and telling you you love it. You're amazing. I love every cell of my body. I'm revitalized and renewed in the God's golden healing light flows through me now. It's the identity and the state of being that you prolong and hold in that's going to change your life. And here's the good news. Holding in a positive or sort of peaceful state of being it is much more powerful than the negative state of being you've been holding. See, a negative state takes a long time to express in life, but a positive one can take days, weeks, couple of months to totally transform your life. Once you let go of the emotional, energetic connection to the thing you don't want. And that's when the affirmation and the prayer can go into the core of your being and express through you. I hope that helps today, guys. I've really enjoyed these videos and there seems like a wonderful momentum at the moment. So if you are, put down an amen in the comments and tell me a bit about yourself. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm so enjoying helping so many people. And if you like, maybe we'll do another group session at some point in the near future. But it's a pleasure to work here with you guys. And thank you so much for watching.